Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. I've got the Swivelly chair with me today, so I'm very chilled. This is meant to be just like a little chat. I'm turning 4 years old. My YouTube channel is turning 4 years old. Jemima's outcome. It's quite weird to think that it's been that long. It's been a really interesting journey, and I've been thinking about it for the last couple of weeks, like what I want to say about this. I've got a whole series that I'm trying to work on in terms of the process of creating for YouTube videos. So this May 2022, Jemima's outcome will be 4 years old, and I just want to say that over the last 4 years I have not been consistent, but since 2021 March till now I've been doing a pretty good job of posting regularly. Still, regardless, I have been creating videos for 4 years. I decided that I wanted to share content with people 4 years ago, and that is a significant amount of time, and I think I do have some things to say. I have learned quite a few different things, and so I've got videos coming to do with how to start the channel and how to actually manage the channel. I've also got some editing and thumbnail tutorials coming up, general things that I've learned over the last couple of years. And so to kick off the series, I thought it'd be a good idea for me to just come and tell you guys a bit about this channel and just like why it started, why I've been so inconsistent and why I'm consistent now, and what I'm planning for this channel in the future. Like, do I have a future as a content creator on YouTube? Like, is that something I want to continue doing? Alright, so the first thing I want to go into is why I started my YouTube channel and why I was not consistent for the first 3 years with it. Honestly, to keep it real, I started this channel because I was bored. And so I was bored and I wanted my life to be slightly more exciting, so I thought I should pursue a career in entertainment. Being a presenter was one of my, fantasy dreams when I was younger. But my main problem with wanting to become a presenter was that I was really shy in front of the camera, and so I was looking at all these agencies and they wanted like show reels and photos and stuff like that, and I was not confident in front of a camera, and I was like, how do I want a career in front of a camera? But I'm not confident in front of a camera. And so I thought, let me make my YouTube channel and start practicing and create some content that I could add to my show reel and also show that I'm engaging and that I can communicate ideas really well. And so I became a YouTuber in hopes of becoming a presenter, but also getting some acting gigs in general. Now, when I was creating my channel, the type of content I thought I would do would be poetry and lifestyle. The first video I uploaded was a poetry reading. I wake up startled and I feel for them with my hands and with my tongue. Not sure if I put them back in or if they never fell out in the first place. You see, my mind plays tricks on me. It tells me things that are not true, could not be possible. It's infuriating, my mind is killing me. Then I did some fashion things, I did some skincare, homemade masks, and then I did a few more poetry readings. I also had this dream of starting my own stationery shop when I was younger, and so I thought I would also begin that. During that summer, I opened my Etsy store and decided I wanted to sell some hand-painted notebooks, and I also made a video about that for my YouTube channel. And so from May 2018 to August 2018, I was a bit consistent. I filmed a couple of different types of videos. I filmed on my iPhone 5. I edited the videos sometimes on my phone or on my laptop software. The editing software on my laptop was really bad, and iMovie, it was just quite tiny because my phone was tiny, so both situation was not ideal. At the end of August, I made my last video about my stationery shop, and I kind of just disappeared. I just stopped posting. Basically, what happened was a mental breakdown. There was just so much going on in my personal life at that point, and I was not dealing with it, and I was trying to distract myself with YouTube, but it really was not working, and it caught up. So yeah, after I took my break to just get my mental health in check, I resurfaced on the internet in April. I came back on the 21st of April 2019. I guess there's something about springtime that makes me also want to blossom and try to change my life. And this time I did stick with it. I didn't take any long breaks. So from 2019 up until 2021 March, I was posting, but I wasn't posting frequently. There was no schedule and there wasn't any consistency like that, but videos were coming now. The videos around that time were mainly skincare, travel vlogs, exploring London vlogs as well, and then some sprinkles of some other topics to keep it floating through. When I made my comeback in 2019, I had bought my camera, my Canon G7X Mark II, the YouTuber camera, because I was like, yeah, I want to do this. However, even though I, was intentional about trying to make content, I still struggled with just, what I was doing, like why I was doing it. And the main reason why I struggled with wanting to create was because I had lost my reason for starting. I quickly realized in 2018 that I did not want to become a presenter. And so because I didn't really know why I was doing it anymore, it was hard to be consistent. However, what kept me posting all those times was the fact that I wanted to help people, and that, I did have some ideas I wanted to share because I thought they could inspire people and help them with this particular struggles, because I was talking from experience, and the type of videos that I made was what I was going through. And another reason I did keep posting all that time was because I still found it fun. I was really getting into just like editing a little bit, and I thought editing was quite fun. And so I wanted to make content because I wanted to edit. So at that point, I knew I wanted to help people, and I knew that editing was fun, and other aspects of YouTube was also fun. But I still didn't really have any vision behind me. Saying I just wanted to help people was just too broad and vague, and I didn't really know how exactly, like what that would lead to. That phase was really fine for me. It was what I needed. I was taking things really slowly. I wasn't rushing or forcing anything. YouTube was like my little secret project. I still hadn't really told most of my friends and family about it at that time. I was still quite shy, for them to see this side of me. I felt quite vulnerable. Strangers watching me didn't scare me as much as, people I knew watching me. Another problem I had with making content, and this was to do when 2020, was when, Rona happened and travel became really hard. And I was really getting into traveling, and I thought I wanted to make travel content. And so I had to switch up, and I had to think, what other type of content can I make? And I've been making skincare content, and I was like, let me just continue to focus more on skincare. So yeah, for the first year of my YouTube life, I came and then I left quite quickly. And then for my second and third year, I was still popping up and showing my face once in a while, but I wasn't really fully all in just yet. Now I want to talk about what changed and what made me become consistent with YouTube, and also what the future of this channel is, like where am I heading with this. In March 2021, something happened. I hit 100 subscribers, and this is why everything changed. I had been joking with my girls for a little bit. We had this thing about Road to 100, where I was like trying to hit 100 subscribers, but I was making absolutely no effort to do so. And so when I hit 100 subscribers, I was just like, oh, okay, I guess I can do this. And then from March, I started posting every single week. And while I was doing that, some of my previous videos from 2020 skyrocketed. And by May 2021, I found 2 reasons why I should be consistent with YouTube. The first one was that people are watching me. Actually having an audience does make YouTube a little bit more enjoyable. I never realized how much an online community matters. And you don't even need to have a large following to feel like you have a community. As long as you have some really loyal, engaging subscribers, it can really help to boost your morale. And for me, it made me want to create every week because I knew people were waiting for my videos to come out. And the second thing I realized by May was that some videos don't pick up straight away. They can pick up a few months later, maybe a year later, maybe even 2 years later. You don't even know when a video is going to do well. And it is so easy to think that if a video does not do well in the first month, that it's a fail, and it's never going to get any views and it won't pick up eventually. But that's not true. I've learned from my experience that as long as you're making searchable content, it will be found one day. It's all about timing, and when someone needs that video and they search it out, they will find it. I'm not talking about only making things that are trending or trying to make a viral video to go popular really quickly. I mean that if you make searchable content that will add value to someone for real, if you are making videos that are the answers to people's problems, Your video will pick up eventually in due time. And finally, to end, why do I still make YouTube videos and where is this channel heading? Basically, I'm still here because I realized that Jemima's outcome is really good for me too. Like, I like looking back on some of my videos and knowing exactly where I was, like at what phase in my life I can tell from a video. And documenting my life has been a good way to see my progress. Like, I feel like I can see my achievements more tangibly, because when you're going through the process, sometimes it's hard to feel like you're growing. However, now I'm able to look back on certain things and be like, oh, I have moved. Like, I've taken a step, I've taken 2 steps. Like, I'm not who I was in 2018. Jemima's outcome in 2018 is like here, and Jemima's outcome in 2022 is like, you know, here. There is still all this space. Like, I know that there is much more still ahead with this channel, and I'm definitely still about it. Like, I'm still gonna be sharing, I'm still gonna be posting videos. I enjoy being a creator, and I definitely know that I'm gonna carry on, and that this isn't something that I'm gonna stop doing. The only thing that will really change is just the type of content that I make. And I've never really seen myself as a niche channel. Like, I have always just posted what I was experiencing, like what I was focusing on, what I was interested in. And so skincare was a really big main focus to me, and I really appreciate that phase, that era of my life, because it helped me with my confidence, and it was a good way for me to show myself love and care. However, I've kind of reached a point where there are other things I want to try, and I'm definitely growing within myself. There's new projects I'm trying. My channel content will always kind of change and evolve depending on where I am in my life and what I'm kind of focusing on at the moment. And I'm in a new season for sure, and what I want to make is slightly different to what I've been making the last couple of months. The content is now based on the work I'm doing. Like, I'm doing this series, this process of creating series now. I'm sharing about my book that I've published, like, because that's currently what I'm up to right now. I've got lots of different type of content that I want to do, and so yeah, I feel like I'll be here for a while. This isn't ending anytime soon, and while I've been doing it, while I've been creating, I've learned so much about what I like about creating, what I dislike about creating. Being consistent on YouTube has helped me finish other projects I was procrastinating on. But the biggest thing that's happened, the biggest thing that I've realized is I now know how I want to help people. I've decided that I want to be a creative studio, and that in this studio, it will be to help people with their struggles in life, but also with their creativity. The things that I'm interested in right now, such as publishing and video production, I also want to offer services to other people and help them with their journey. I want to help people make the content that they believe they can, but they just need, you know, the guidance and confidence boost. And basically, I just want to use the skills that I've learned. I just want to offer them out to other people and help them with their journey. I felt like the best way to do that was to create the Outcome Studio. Jemima's Outcome is within the Outcome Studio, but then the Outcome Studio can now expand, and it can include you and anyone else who wants to make content with the Outcome Studio, because there are different types of content we make. And so it's bigger than just my life and my journey now. And I want the Outcome Studio to kind of showcase other people and their story and their journeys. And at the moment, in terms of video production, it is to do with just events. And in terms of publishing, at the moment, it's just a feedback service. But in the future, I'd love to actually help someone with their book from the start to finish. I'm still trying to figure out all the details and what type of services I think I can offer and the different platforms I want to use. I'm working on my website, I'm working on Fiverr, I've got the other YouTube channel, I've got the Facebook set up, people to contact me through my YouTube channel, through Jemima's Outcome. The Outcome Studio was created. I feel like Jemima's Outcome was a really good starting point for me, and the Outcome Studio is the next step. I feel like there's something that I want to build here, and I want to really see where this will lead. I've got a vision in mind, and it's so clear. I don't exactly know all the details, but I see it, and it's pretty cool. It's a nice feeling to have when you are slightly more motivated working towards something. So if you want to follow my startup journey, watch the vlogs. In the next coming videos for this YouTube series, I will go into the how-tos and tutorials. So if you want to hear more about what I have to say, then make sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell so you know when those videos come out. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, remember to like and comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.